Welcome to another week of Does This Podcast Suck? I am Webhead, and this is episode 47. With us, as always, MT.
Hello there, children.
Hey, children. And Kyle.
Sure.
Thank you.
I put so much effort into my intro, and that's all we get from Kyle.
It was too much effort. I felt that I could not expend any at that point.
That I put you on the spot, is that what it is?
Yeah.
You're usually just so very talkative. See?
Must have had extra enthusiasm for that.
I had some fucks to give around here somewhere. Where are they?
Oh, do you know what? I think they're in my other pants.
Saving them up all
that I don't own. A field of fucks. Cultivated slowly over time. Thrown into the wind.
Picked by the small hands of Asian women.
Watch out. You'll get chacks running. So, this week, actually some stuff to talk about. Now, we'll occasionally skip a week because we'll go look at what news there was. To be quite honest, we just go look at the top articles on Reddit to get a good idea. And yet last week I looked and I was like, there's dick. Like, nothing happened. Like, some weeks are just slow. So, this week, though, surprisingly busy. Lots of things being announced, you know. So for the ongoing Batman's on PC saga, they've released a little bit of info. nVidia is actually stepping up to try to help them fix their fucked up game. I mean, there's not a whole lot to that. I mean, it's fucked up. nVidia is helping them. They said some of it may be related to the driver, some not. Translation, your developers are terrible. But yeah, they've got like an engineer from nVidia actually coming in to help them, so that's nice. Hopefully more patches incoming. I don't remember when they said they were hoping to fix it by. It was going to be a while, wasn't it?
Yeah, from what I remember. It was going to be like a few months or something like that.
Which is just like, wow.
Damn. How badly did they fuck it up that it's going to take that long?
But at least this time around, they're actually fixing it instead of going, no, we got to fucking the DLC, though. We got to get that pumped out. That made everyone super mad. That's why I didn't buy it on PC this time. I was like, you know what? This company that does the PC version sucks dick, and I'm just not doing that. But, yeah, it's good to see they've got a helping hand by some, probably more competent people. So, that's always good. Not really a lot to say there. I mean, we already ranted at length about this, nVidia about this Batman shit, but at least they're trying to do the right thing. I'll say that again. So, moving along, some interesting news. We finally got some hints on the Tomb Raider sequel, Rise of the Tomb Raider, saying it should be out on Steam early 2016, and then the PS4 holiday 2016.
Jesus,
so it's sounding like they bought themselves a year of exclusivity. And they probably didn't bother to... It's another one of those, we bought it away from the other guy more so than we bought exclusivity. Because it's still coming out on PC. And I'm betting that delay has nothing to do with Microsoft, and they're just going to have to take longer because it's PC.
Yeah.
Which kind of makes me wonder if it's going to be a port, which gives me the shivers. Oh, and it's coming out on 360 as well, so...
Why?
I don't know.
Because Microsoft.
But yeah, they said, thankfully, the upcoming Windows 10 and Steam release isn't held to the same window of console exclusivity. I guess I should have actually started reading the article. And will arrive in early 2016. Didn't have a specific date, though. So, I mean, this comes as a shock to basically fucking no one. So, take that for what it is. Game's gonna come out just later, so whatever. I guess they're going to weather the Uncharted storm by just delaying the release on PS4. I still think this is retarded. I'd much rather Microsoft spend their money making things rather than buying things. Just like, the Street Fighter thing. It's all fucking stupid, but whatever.
It had to be a pretty good chunk of money, too, to get somebody to not release it on a whole fucking console.
Well, it's a delay, so maybe not so much. But still, you shouldn't be spending money on this shit.
A year, though? That's long enough that by that point, who's going to fucking buy it, honestly?
By that point, they'll be releasing it brand new for $40.
Yeah.
Or with a DLC from the Xbox version.
It'll be the definitive edition. The for sure definitive, for reals, guys.
Game of the Year edition.
Bundled with the fucking first game.
Game of the year that you didn't get.
Game of last year. So, like I said, nobody's surprised. It was really like, I wonder how long. A year seems to be the going rate now. Destiny, who Sony keeps re-upping their fucking exclusivity with. Like, Jesus,
For
just
some
stop.
unknown fucking reason.
Stop fucking spending money on this. It's basically they did that so they could put their fucking name on all the advertisement. That's like it.
Yep.
Pretty much.
Anyway, so another cool thing, if you remember from E3, they announced, Bethesda announced that Fallout Shelter game, the mobile one, which, I mean, whatever, but we all wanted to play it because it looks kind of, amusing. And they've actually announced it's going to come out August 13th, which is actually only like 2 weeks away, 2.5 weeks. That makes it Thursday after next.
So that's like 2 months after it came out in general.
Yeah.
Roughly.
So that's pretty cool. Android finally coming home.
I'll give it a try. Why not?
Yeah, I mean, it's free, so whatever. And on that note, apparently they've already made, what was it, Kyle?
$5 million
$5 million
in 2 weeks.
Holy fuck.
People wonder why more developers are making shit like little freemium mobile games.
I can't believe people are paying money to play this. I can't.
What do you even buy in that game? I don't even know.
I don't know.
Just like
I would know if I could play the fucking thing.
It's probably all like convenient shit. Like, you can do something more often, or
it's to get rid of grindy bullshit. Probably.
Yeah, basically that's how
have
they
the game
run
play
that
itself
stuff.
for you.
Pretty much. Usually how that stuff works.
We used to call those cheat codes. Back in my day.
Well, we can still call them cheat codes. You just have to pay for them now.
Real faster. They didn't trigger right. Triggered.
Some of them didn't even make sounds when you put them in right. You didn't know if you did it until you started the
Some of
game.
them, you just you had to put it in and pray that it worked. Remember that shit though? Like there were some games where you had to put them in with like inhuman fucking speed. You're like, and it was like 14 fucking button presses. So you'd sit there before and go up, down, up, all right, X, triangle, square, giant. All right.
Dear Lord, please grant unto me.
Hera, give me speed. Seriously though, like I miss that. Like dumb shit like turning on big head mode or something by pressing a bunch of buttons. And now you gotta pay for it.
Now activate big mode for $1.
Yeah. No, really though.
No, seriously,
Didn't
pay
they
us
sell that as DLC for fucking Saints Row?
I think so. That sounds like a thing. I know they did something like that.
I can't find it, but I know I saw it. I don't.
It's real, I swear it is.
I saw it, man.
You don't know, man. You don't know.
You don't even know.
You weren't there.
I might have been.
Oh, well. Shut up.
Fucking. Yeah, so. Whatever. Coming out soon, so that's good. Always good. I like stuff. I'll be honest. I'm probably not even going to play it for more than 5 minutes.
Revelation. Someone likes stuff.
Yeah. I hate you.
Don't say stupid shit then.
You're a stupid shit. Okay.
I am.
So, moving along. Another in the ongoing video game saga of Kojima versus Konami. Apparently, Del Toro and Kojima are actually still planning to collaborate on something. Not Silent Hills, but maybe, Quiet Mountains or whatever.
Barely audible planes.
So, it'd be really fucking funny if they did something like that, though. Oh, we're going to make a horror game. Fuck you.
Honestly, that's what I hope they do. Just basically take everything they were going to do with that. Like, even get Norman Reedus again, because fuck it.
Yeah, what up? That guy's cool.
Call it TP.
Yeah, there you go.
It's totally unrelated, we swear.
It's totally new.
Can't sue us.
Just
a promotional gameplay thing like that again, it'll be the same thing, just reversed.
The hallways will be painted red instead of white.
So that's exciting if you're into that sort of thing. I'm not going to buy whatever it is they make because it looks fucking horrifying.
Yeah,
but I'm glad it's being made. I've always been kind of like, as we're talking about this, I'm like, oh man. I mean, I wasn't going to buy it, but man.
There's one of two outcomes. It'll either be fucking terrifying or it'll be a giant mech thing. Because they both are obsessed with giant robots.
Horrific sex or something.
He'll be working on the game for Pacific Rim 2.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to expect, but from what I've seen of PT, no. Didn't even download that. I was like, nope.
Couldn't even watch people play it.
Nope.
I downloaded it.
I watched somebody play it for like a minute, and I was like, I'm out!
I played it for a while, but I had to have somebody come over and sit with me. And watch me play it.
Honey, come here. Turn on the light. If you see scary things, cover my eyes. I don't want to watch the scary things. You gotta, honey.
Someone has to.
Watch in a mirror and just tell me what happened. That's worse! Yeah, so I have no plans to play that, but good for them. Anyway, in other horrifying news, the Street Fighter V beta has been out for a little while. MT?
It's been a big steaming pile of horse shit.
Oh, what a surprise. What?
Yeah.
Why exactly? What's wrong?
Well, it was supposed to go up on Thursday, and it did, but
For like an hour.
Yeah, but then like no one could connect to it at all. So they ended up taking it down for maintenance. And then started it up again on Friday, I think at like 7 o'clock. And from what I remember, it was kind of a similar situation where like no one could connect to it. But this time, they limited access to only North America, and people still couldn't get on.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, people could, but it took forever. And the main frustrating thing about it was you waited for the splash screens to go through, the Capcom and whatever else it was. Title screen would come up. You hit X or whatever button to start the thing. It would say logging into server. Then it would say, couldn't connect to server, and you hit OK or whatever. And then it would go through the splash screens again. Oh, God. So every time you had to do that over and over again. So it took like a minute and a half for each try, basically, to get in. It's a pain in the ass.
Terrible.
A couple of friends and I got together last night and tried, and got in a few times. The place we were in didn't have a very good internet connection, so when we actually got to play against other people, it was real terrible. But once you were able to actually log in, you can get into like a training mode and mess around with that for a while. But there was no like AI program for it, so you couldn't really practice playing against somebody, and you couldn't play against another person. The only way you could play against another person was to play online with someone else. So it was super fucking limited. But it was really frustrating for me specifically because like I went the dumb route of getting it on PSN and paying full price for it. But really when I thought about it, like I'm going to buy that game anyway when it comes out, so it's not a big deal. But a lot of people went to like GameStop, paid their $5 to get the code, and then like canceled right away, and so they only paid $5 for the shitty beta. So once it works, like the training mode's fine, like it's fun to play once you actually get to play the damn thing, but it's just a huge pain in the ass to get anywhere with that thing. Not
to mention if you do get in a match, they're 2 minutes long, and then it's back to 40 minutes of waiting.
Well, once you were actually logged in, and you played a match, the match was over, and you'd go back into the training mode, so at least you could do that. But even like while you were in training mode, you would still get disconnected. So like if that happened and you got disconnected, you had to start over again. So we had like 2 different PS4s going through the process to get into it, and got in a few times. But overall, it's just fucking ridiculous. On the bright side, they're getting the shit out of the way now, hopefully. So when the launch happens next year, it won't be this shitty. But I'm not holding my breath with how bad this has gone so far.
Terrible.
But at least when the full game comes out, you can play with other people in the same room. I don't know why they locked the training mode thing behind having to log in. That was just stupid.
Yep. Games and fucking online connectivity, man. It's like you can't do anything anymore without connecting.
Yeah, it was not fun. I was not happy.
Yeah, this is what happens. This is what happens.
This is what you get
when you mess with us. Yeah, I went there. No laughs at all. I'll go now.
Goodbye, everybody. See you next week.
So, sounds like you had lots of fun, man.
It was fun when you got in, about after an hour and a half of trying, but yeah,
that's what she said.
Giggity.
Yeah, I'm glad I didn't try. I probably would have been throwing my controller through my fucking window. Remember when we all played Splatoon together?
We tried.
Hey, at least you could play
the squid jump.
At least you could play that while you waited. You couldn't do this. You can do shit at Street Fighter.
Honestly, I think I had more fun playing that than I did when I finally did play like a few minutes of Splatoon. I played the fucking tutorial and I was like, oh god, what the fuck? Why? Because it didn't let you change your controls. That was something. Makes me real hopeful for Star Fox.
You're hopeful for Star Fox?
Just kidding. No one cur. Speaking of Nintendo,
Miyamoto cur.
Apparently, they're not going to have paid DLC at all. Is that the plan, or just for the foreseeable future?
Anyways, like there are no current plans to have any paid DLC.
That's pretty outside of what you paid for Smash Brothers. But other than that,
I mean, it sounds like for as little as the game had in it, this is probably
that was one of the weird things. Like, I don't think we had talked about that before because it was one of the times when we didn't do any podcasts for a little while. But like the way Splatoon released, like there was so little content on it. Apparently, most of the stuff they've been releasing since then was on the disc. I mean, it was all free at least, but it was there on the disc. Like a lot of the first few DLC things they put out.
I don't understand that mindset.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, it's free, so it's not that bad, but still, it just doesn't. I don't know. It doesn't make any sense to me.
Like, did they want you to have less to start with?
Yes. Because fuck you. Seriously.
It seems like one of those things where Nintendo was like, they thought they knew what they were doing, but they didn't really, and nobody else did either.
The internet knew better.
Some person thought it was just the best idea ever.
Yay, free DLC. And in other, honestly, who even gives a fuck? Apparently they're shutting down TV. The only thing that's funny about that is the Wii U, there's an actual button for that. So it's like, all right, well now what is this fucking button gonna do? You have a button that goes to a software thing you don't support anymore. But yeah, they're shutting it down as of August 11th. Really soon, considering they just announced this yesterday. In like 2 weeks, and no one's going to know or care.
I wonder if it's... I didn't really look too much into it, but I wonder if it's the whole... where like you could watch a football game and keep track of the play-by-plays on the screen, or if it's like just the... Because like you could do that, or you could actually use it like a remote control for your TV, basically, too. I wonder if they'll still have that, at least.
Yeah. Hard to say, I guess.
Well, no until they take it away.
Shut up. So... Yeah, I no one cares. I'll be honest. I don't care. I read this and I was like, eh.
I think I used it maybe once just to see what it was, and then it's like, eh.
I literally don't think I even opened it. I've never hit the TV button on my remote, like at any point. Because I already have a universal remote. Like, who doesn't if they wanted one at this point?
No.
Like, do I want the shitty fucking 9-foot by 10-foot controller? Or do I want my little Harmony 1 remote? Like, come on. Like, it's like fucking holding a tablet. Nobody wants to change channels with a tablet. Nobody's going to do that. So, yeah. To the surprise of absolutely no one, they've shut it down. The service that went with it, whatever that was.
And nothing of value was lost.
I don't even know what it is, and I honestly can't even be bothered to fucking look it up because I don't care. That would be more time than I've spent using it, the time I would use to look up what it is. So I don't care. Anyway, in other Nintendo news, there's this big article about Zelda Wii U, basically, is summing up. It'll be ready when it's ready.
Gasp.
If you want more Metroid, we have some shitty-ass 3DS game coming for you. Hey, guys! And maybe the next Metroid might possibly be on the next Nintendo console. They said it's up to the developers. So, big article full of what the fuck is wrong with you. They reconfirmed, yes, Zelda's coming out 2016. Which really sucks. You know, they're killing it this year. If they'd managed to get Zelda out too, they would have really kicked ass this year. But they didn't. But you know, I mean, if the alternative is some piece of shit game that's broken and terrible, you know, obviously I would. I'll wait for quality. Don't need the Nintendo version of Arkham Knight. Oh snap! Yeah, so still, it's really disappointing. Like, do you have like one guy making all the games at Nintendo or what? Like, jeez.
Yes.
That guy.
Miyamoto.
Huh? That guy. Yeah, it's some goofy little Japanese guy who giggles every time he talks about Mario. And then, apparently, in somewhat related news, racist, China is finally completely lifting, as far as I can tell from this article, like the ban on consoles is like completely gone.
Yeah, they'll actually be able to manufacture and sell them there. Because like I think the thing that happened a couple years ago, they just kind of like they slightly lifted it and they were able to sell it in like their like free market zone or in Shanghai or whatever the fuck it was.
Yeah.
The weird thing about the whole ban in the first place too was because they feared that it would have an effect on like children and stuff like that, but they still have mobile and PC gaming over there. Like all that stuff exists. And
PC gaming is probably worse since that's in no way, like you can't do that with friends very well. So it's like, oh yeah, let's instead of letting them have controllers and play consoles, we'll force them into a room by themselves where they have to use a headset and a mouse and keyboard because that's perfectly fine, right?
Isn't communism grand?
I know. I love having someone else decide what's good for me.
No way, me too.
It's like having mom back.
Except mom will throw me in jail now.
Fuck. And on that note, this one's funny. They're apparently going to start drug testing the Pro Gaming League gamers because they've been taking like Adderall and shit. It's just you can't. I can't take this seriously. Like
you literally can't even.
I can't even. It's like every other like the other like sports. They're testing for like steroids and now we're gonna have to start testing people for a drug that makes them concentrate really, really well. Wait, look at his concentration. Test him. Something's going on here. No one can micro that well.
He's not Asian.
Wait, you're not Korean. What the fuck is happening?
He must be some sort of advanced android. Get him.
Just as I suspected. More Adderall. Yeah, so I'm sure this is a serious thing, but I just think it's fucking hilarious.
That make it sound like a bad Law and Order video game themed episode.
I'm sure there's one just like that.
The kids are all hopped up on Adderall. So they can play their video games better.
Next week on NCIS.
Ice Cube. No, Ice-T, sorry. Ice-T.
Two people use one controller to hack the network. God, I hate TV sometimes.
Sir, they've hacked the Gibsons.
It's
a
like
Navy officer ended
no
up dead.
one that's ever written something has ever used a fucking computer before. Like, I don't understand. They have to write the script on a fucking computer. You should at the very... I can't. Most things I don't mind, and even to a point I'll chuckle to myself, but there's just some shit that's just like, come on. Like the two idiots, one keyboard thing. It's really hard to tell if they're that fucking stupid or if one of the writers was just fucking with them just to see if they do it. It's 50-50, Like, are they really gonna fucking do this? Like, they think this is real? Or, is the guy like, oh, this will be fucking awesome. They're gonna hack so good they'll need two people at that keyboard.
It's like right? It's like one level above the movie Hackers.
Yeah. No. That's debatable.
That movie's a classic, but because it's stupid.
Yeah. That one goes in the so fucking dumb it's awesome category. Kind of like watching the Ubisoft conference, Like, I look forward to that every year, not because I think they're going to announce something I want to play, because I got to watch the spectacle. It's just so good. It's so awful that it's awesome.
How will Aisha Teller nervously talk about her genitals this year?
Look, Girlwood! I remember the first year that she was on there, and she's, Girlwood! And then the next year, she was wearing a shirt that said Girlwood, and Jack's just, like, lost his fucking mind. It's like, she's wearing a fucking shirt. Oh, my God, why? That was pretty funny.
And then this year, she had a necklace that said it.
It's just like... Again,
let it go, woman.
Is it real, or is she playing to this, see, it's not funny, but I'm going to just keep doing it because that's funny, because if I'm not funny, I don't know. Meta man. I'm now garlic. Anyway, yeah, drug testing, fucking hilarious. I usually don't hear those words together, but It is fucking hilarious. So, okay, okay, this week, out of fucking left field, like, seriously, out of nowhere, they announced an update for Knights of the Old Republic 2. They brought it to Mac, Linux/SteamOS, and they added Steam Workshop support as well as up to 5K resolution. That's not even a thing. Support for Steam achievements. They basically like made it a Steamworks game for like fucking no apparent reason, which is totally fucking awesome. And then they worked with the creators of the most popular mod for the game, the something like the Restored Content mod.
How'd they ever come up with that name?
I know, right? The Sith Lord's Restored Content mod. That's what it's called. And they worked with those mod makers to make sure that they would have it ready to release with the game when they enabled Steamworks or Steam Workshop or whatever the fuck it's called. I don't know. It's got fucking mods now. That's cool as shit. It's got mods. It's got achievements. What makes me sad, really, is that they don't do that, and it doesn't seem like they have any plans to do it for the first game, which sucks. But this is totally cool, though. I can't even believe this. Like, no one mentioned, like, no one knew this was happening. It's just like, boop, one day, like, what? What happened? So that was cool. I already own it. I haven't played it yet still, but I own it. I mean, I played it back when it was, first out. A lot of people. That was a good game, right? Have you guys played it?
It was fine. I think the end, if I remember right, the ending was kind of weird. I don't remember exactly what happened, but I remember people weren't happy with it ended abruptly or something, I think, maybe.
Yeah. Pretty much.
But yeah, that mod will bring back a lot of stuff that was actually cut from a game. Like I think it says a whole other planet to explore. Mm-hmm. And there's a character, I guess, that dies at some point that you can talk to before he dies now, I guess. Nice. It's been a long time since I played this game, so I don't really remember much of it.
I mean, it came out
2007, I want to say.
No,
earlier than that, because it was
2004. Oh my god!
Yeah, because it was an Xbox game.
That
original
has
Xbox.
Been 10 years. Yeah. See, I don't remember anything because it's been 10 years.
It's no excuse. You need more Adderall.
Yeah, that'll help. That'll help everything. The original was 2003. Wow, they pumped that out quick. No wonder it was so broken.
Yep.
So that's exciting. That's totally cool. Like, when does that ever happen? That's like, no one updates old games like that. That's cool. So I'm excited. I can't help but be excited. And there's already like a few extra, because the first thing in the workshop, boom, you had the Restored Content mod, but they've already got new stuff. Yeah, there's a bunch of new stuff. Somebody even created some sort of new area, the planet M478.
Oh yeah, that famous Star Wars planet.
Yeah. Oh, and the game has controller support, so that's nice too. Never had that before. Although I don't really see the need to play this with a controller since, PC should be just fine. But hey, whatever. So, yeah, there's already 10, 15, there's 28 mods already. Funny.
It's probably just a bunch of existing mods they ported over.
Oh, definitely, yeah. Good stuff. Happy to see that. Good times.
I may actually have to buy that game again.
Yeah. You should. Just wait till it's $5 again.
It's only $7 now, I think, or something. It's not that expensive.
That's funny.
$2 too much.
It's cheaper than the first game for some reason. Is it on sale? Oh, it's on sale. The offer ends in 35 hours. You better hop on that. Or just wait for the next sale when it'll be $5, because I guarantee you're not going to play it between now and Christmas.
Probably right.
There's no way that's going to happen.
They could have a back-to-school sale.
That's a terrible sale. School's back. Play games and not do your schoolwork.
Hey, it's for the parents when their kids go away and they have nothing to do anymore.
I failed out of college. Yeah. Oh, by the way, a bunch of Bethesda shit's on sale this week, if you guys haven't noticed.
Don't care.
I already own, everything. So, as I was scrolling through, I'm like, yeah, I got that, got that. All right.
Good game.
Yeah, I won it, Steam. I became Legend. Or I became No Life. I don't remember which. So yeah. Lastly, that brings us to a little blurb thing I thought it was cool. Somebody had asked Phil Spencer about if they would be able to play PC games on the Xbox One, which Why the fuck would you do that? But whatever. And he was like, well, we won't be able to do that until we've got keyboard and mouse support, which he said isn't far away. So that would be interesting, because you could play like RTS games on there. More importantly, I would love to see if they added FPS support. But it's kind of debatable whether anyone's going to support that, since I'm pretty sure somebody playing Call of Duty with a mouse and keyboard would fucking rape every single person playing, or destroy. I should probably stop saying that word. They would absolutely fucking destroy everyone. Like, just, it wouldn't even be, like, when someone plays the controller in Titanfall, you can usually tell because they're terrible. Unless they're using the smart pistols, which basically aim for you. So it's, I don't know. I'd love to see it. Like, that'd be awesome, but probably not going to happen. Still, I mean, it's good to see them supporting more accessories. Microsoft just keeps surprising me by not being colossal dickheads this generation. And I never thought I'd say this, I bought an Xbox Live subscription.
So did I.
For $30. I told MT about it as it was happening. I was like, oh my god, you have to get it! And then, I will say, then I saved like $50 buying Killer Instinct, so that worked out. Because I did want Killer Instinct.
And we put it to good use so far.
Yeah, I might have downloaded it. Yeah. I'm going to play it, though. I am.
Yeah, I still haven't played. I got the Master Chief Collection. I don't know if I mentioned that, and I haven't played it yet, but I need to do that sometime.
Yeah. I was playing that with my cousin. It's super fun.
Well, it's Halo, so yeah.
Yeah. Shit, yeah, it's fucking Halo. Oh, it looks like the sale's gone on Killer Instinct. Oh, well.
Don't care, I already bought it.
Yeah. If you didn't get it, you missed out. Jesus Christ, pay attention. It was on sale for like, what, $30? $33 or something weird? I don't remember what it was.
I think it was $32, actually.
Yeah, $32.99.
Some fucking arbitrary number.
Yeah. Let's pull a number out of our ass. All right, $32.74. Let's round it up to 99. Okay.
Good idea.
It'll make it look like we planned this.
Good idea, Phil.
You're welcome. So, yeah, Microsoft's been surprising this generation. I basically sat out the entire last one. Like, I did not get a 360. I had no desire to have one. To be honest, I didn't miss much. Like, they announced the backwards compatibility, and I'm like, oh, cool, I can play, you know, the game with, what was it? I don't know. Gears of War. Oh, they're remaking that one. Halo. Oh, no, they remade that one too. Huh. I have no idea what I would play now. Because I'm sure Reach is just around the corner as well. Because, you know, whatever.
Yeah, remember that game? Reach starring the Master Chief?
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Should have just called it the Halo Collection and been done with it.
The Halo Collection. That's what they should have done. Probably should have just waited a year to release it so it wasn't broken as fuck.
Well, like, especially since, like, they planned on releasing ODST for free, like, since the beginning, and that doesn't have Master Chief in it, so, like, the name makes no sense.
Pretty much.
This isn't really news per se, but it's kind of interesting. I put up a post on the site about it earlier today. The Summer Games Done Quick Marathon is currently going on. It started this morning at 10 a.m., I believe, and it will last all the way till August 2nd, next Sunday. So this whole week, I think it's twitch.tv/Games Done Quick. There's going to be like over 100 games throughout the week being run, you know, in speedrun style. And this is the second one they've done this year. They had Awesome Games Done Quick back in January. And the whole time they're doing this, they're accepting donations for charity. And for Summer Games Done Quick, it's Doctors Without Borders. And I think in January, for Awesome Games Done Quick, it was, what was it? It was a Prevent Cancer Foundation, and they raised over $1 million. So, you know, it's really interesting to watch. You got to watch people playing games at a really high level and donate to a good cause. So give that a look. It's always fun to watch for me. I like watching people destroy games, even like bad games. Like earlier today, they played fucking Sonic Boom. I was like, what? Someone speedruns that game? I have to see this.
Why?
Fucking Sonic Boom.
What's wrong with this person?
That's funny as shit.
Yeah, right now they're doing Resident Evil 4.
No, that's actually good. I wonder what speedrunning that will look like.
Yeah, I haven't really been watching it because we've been recording since it went up, but I watched part of the Resident Evil 3 one, and that was interesting.
Oh, you mean you don't just sit and like play video games while we're chatting like Kyle does because he's an asshole?
I was playing
Look
solitaire
at you, you
earlier.
fucker. Giggling. You're doing it right now, aren't you?
Maybe.
I hate you.
What torment level are you playing Diablo on now?
You piece
2.
of shit. I knew it. I caught you. Speaking of which...
But sorry, one more thing I want to go into real quick about speedruns. It's not necessarily just like they do like different kinds of speedruns. Like they'll even take donation incentives for specific types of gameplay. Like they'll have races, which is kind of interesting to watch. I think it was last year at Summer Games Done Quick they did a Super Metroid race with like 4 or 5 people, which is really fun to watch. Also, they have like any percent where you just run through the game as fast as you possibly can. They have 100% runs where everyone gets, where they get everything, do all the side quests and whatnot. So it's really like interesting stuff.
That's cool. I've never watched one of these, but I might, I'd give it a shot one of these times.
I kind of like have it on in the background a lot of the time during the week, but it's fun to check in once in a while. Like if there's a game I really want to see him play.
Yeah, definitely. Cool. So anyway, check that out. We got an article up on the site somewhere about it, right? I thought I saw something. Yeah.
Yep.
And to lead into our next section, as we always do, number 1, fuck Destiny.
Still haven't played that game.
Just gonna throw that out there.
It's been like a month, I think, since I played it last.
As soon as they announced the weapon balance patch, all of us went, all right, we're done. Fuck you, fuck this game. You're gonna fucking nerf the best gun in the game. You go to hell. Fuck it. I'm out.
I'll still probably end up going back to the game when the expansion comes out, but right now I'm not rushing to do it. I don't have a pre-order.
Yeah. Good.
Doesn't mean I won't get it when it comes out, though, probably.
The only thing that would bring me back would be if my brother somehow gets a PS4. So, that's it. Now, number 2, holy fuck, what happened to Diablo? Dude, that shit is awesome. I can't believe how much shit has changed. Shut up, Kyle. No one listens to you when you say things.
Obviously not.
Now that I'm saying it, it's going to matter.
Well, it's not like he listens to us when we're talking. He's fucking playing Diablo over there.
Yeah, so fuck you.
And have been for months. It's been great.
And we've known about it the whole time. And we hate you. So, there's been a lot of exciting shit happening with Diablo. I kind of ignored a lot of it because it looked really confusing, and I was just like, I don't care. I need to fucking shoot guns and whatever. But, we all got pissed. We got so pissed we went back to the other game that pissed us all off. And it has gotten a fucking ton of updates, and it's like legit fun. Like, Loot Pinata's back. Everything's fucking cool. My chests are almost full because of how much awesome is in this game now. If you ever played Diablo 3 before, it's so different. Legendaries drop now, and they actually have like unique affixes. Like I just got a sword.
Some of them do.
I just got a sword for my wizard, and it's actually like legit. Like it does a shit ton of damage. It's a really good sword, and it has this perk where when you hit things with it, you have a chance to summon a fucking demon to come and fight with you. It's cool as shit. I forgot what it was called, and the BattleNet site is slow as fuck, so it seems to not update for days at a time. What is the deal with that, by the way? Anyway.
I don't know. I haven't messed with that in a while.
Like, you go to look at your character on there, and it's like, maybe I'll show you. I don't know. Fuck you. Fuck you, kid. Okay, sorry.
I've gotten some interesting things. Like, since I started the seasonal stuff, I've only really done that. But, like, this time around, I tried a Witch Doctor since I've never bothered to play one before.
And you immediately regretted your decision.
Kind of, yeah. I mean, they have some cool stuff, but they're very clearly not anywhere near, like, the tier of some of the other classes yet.
Wizards fucking rock.
But
Witch Doctors are fucking boring.
I got some interesting stuff. It's called the like Maximus. That's what I got. An ancient Maximus.
When I started the Witch Doctor, it was the most boring fucking thing in the world. It was like playing like a wizard when you're like level 5 and have nothing for like the first 40 levels. But like I started getting some legendaries that were actually kind of cool because like the big thing with the Witch Doctor is it seems like they're really reliant upon their like pets and stuff. But I got a ring that splits the big abomination thing into 3 and makes them all stronger than the 1 was. And then I got another ring that turns the 3 dogs into 1 giant dog that's like stronger than the 3 combined. And
Jesus.
I got like this other thing that just spawns those exploding lunatic enemies, like that follow me, and they'll follow me around, and it spawns like one every like 10 seconds. So I can have just like a giant like army of shit that follows me around.
Yeah, and I have I leveled up my Crusader, and dude, I got like a belt that makes meteors drop every few seconds, and then to go with it, I got gloves that doubles the amount that drops. So I didn't realize what I had, and I might say too, you know what makes the game just that much more fun versus Destiny is like I get a new thing and I can use it like now, like all the shit just right now. Like something drops, I identify it, and I'm like, ooh! I put it on, boom, meteors everywhere, right? Fucking awesome. I didn't even realize what was going on because I just kind of, just breezed through the text, just kind of perused whatever it said. I'm like, oh, this looks better. I looked at the percentages, everything was green, boom. So I'm fighting, I'm like, what the fuck? Where's that coming from? And they're like, that's you. And I'm like, oh, fucking awesome. And then I found the gloves, and I'm like, twice as many? Shit, yeah. So it's like super fun. Like the stuff that drops is so fun. And then I ended up later getting something. There's some kind of like ring or something you can put on that makes all of your pets come out. All of them. Like as a Crusader, you like summon like a crow, a wolf, a bear, some other shit. That you get to pick one depending on which thing, right? Well, it brings them all out. And they follow you around, and it's cool as fuck. So I was having tons of fun with that. My Crusader was weak and useless because I hadn't found enough good stuff. But like, holy shit, this stuff is cool. So they make the game like interesting, and then the end game actually there's something to do now rather than just playing through the fucking game over and over or rushing through Act 3 because that has the greatest enemy density. Now you do these rift things, and so you play through adventure mode, do a bunch of shit, and then you get this chest that opens up, and it gives you much more shit, and then you get this shard where you can open up a rift, you go in through the rift, drops even more awesome stuff, you beat the rift, you get another stone, and you can open up a greater rift, and then at the end of the greater rift, you get something like really awesome from the boss usually. So it's just like constant awesome shit dropping like all the time. Like you're always seeing new stuff. So it makes the game like a lot more fun, just in the respect like there's always stuff dropping, and even I had read like they have a timer built into the game. Like if you get so fucking unlucky that after like an hour it automatically drops like a legendary at least once an hour or something like that. So pretty awesome. Seems like they're actually trying.
Unlike some people.
Like some people, let's ruin our fucking game just like Diablo 3 did before Jay Wilson left. Everyone hates that guy. I hope he went to WoW. I hope so hard.
Sorry, Kyle.
Big fucking asshole.
I haven't played WoW in like 2 years.
Good.
Sure.
No, seriously, like I stopped and I never bothered again because everything they were doing in the expansion sounded obnoxious.
Seriously, Jay Wilson is a dickbag though. I was so happy when he left. Everyone was like, ooh!
Yeah.
I don't know what he went to do. Something no one gives a fuck about.
I dare say they like refused to say just for fear of like losing sales on whatever game that might have been.
He's gone to something.
We put him in a closet somewhere, don't worry.
Legends of the Storm or fucking... Good times. So, anyway, fuck that guy. So, yeah.
One of these days I'll play the game with you guys.
Yeah, you gotta get on more.
Well, like, shit's full when I get home.
Okay, we'll just kick Rockstar out.
Good.
Oh yeah, and one cool thing, I found boots that let me walk through enemies. It says you may move unhindered through enemies. I cannot tell you how fucking ridiculously helpful that is. Like, I seriously, like, there's a lot of times I've died because I got cornered by a bunch of shit and couldn't get away. And this is totally fucking awesome. Yeah, the thing I had was a belt. Every 7 seconds, call down bombardment on a random nearby enemy. And then I have I don't know what I have. Where'd that go?
It's a strange item name.
My weapon right now, double number of bombardment impacts.
I got a ring that I'm using right now that's really nice. It's really great for pretty much anything. Like after 5 consecutive non-critical hits, your chance to critically hit is increased to 100% for 3 seconds.
Yeah, I saw that. That seems interesting.
It seems like one that would be good for when the patch comes out and you can just put a legendary effect on your character.
Yeah.
Like a failsafe for crits.
Some of these are cool as shit, so God, if I could, I would stack like a million different things on my character. So, yeah, the game is just a lot more fun now. And it's incredible how different this is. Anyway, good times. You guys playing anything else?
Still Batman.
Yeah, I think I finished Batman since the last time we recorded this. I didn't do the 100% ending, but I got...
I'm never going to do that.
I got everything except for the trophies, I think, because I don't give a shit about those at all.
I am almost done. Like, I have all the side stuff done. I'm like 97.3% completion on everything, so I just pretty much I have to go fight Riddler, because I just finished all his stuff, and then, finish the game. I'm good.
Good.
Actually, someone found out earlier this week that if you set the system clock ahead, I don't know, I think it's October 31st, something special happens. I don't want to say what it is for fear of spoiling it for people, but it's kind of cool that there's little things like that they hid in there.
It's a good idea, too, because, that's, the date the game is set. It's supposed to be Halloween night, so...
Yeah, that game was a lot of fun. The combat was still kind of frustrating at points, but, that kind of comes par with the course now in that game, that series.
They went overboard with the tank battles. I didn't mind them, but then after so many times, it's the battle with... I don't know if I should even say his name because it's kind of a spoiler, but, the guy you fight after finishing, one of the side quests, it takes a while because you have to take out a bunch of things around the city. Oh, after you do the militia stuff?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, that turning into a tank battle is fucking stupid.
Tank battle!
Broke my knife!
Any of the super important tank battles in the game were kind of annoying. The one against the Arkham Knight was just obnoxious as shit.
Yep.
Both the ones with him, because there were two of them. At that point, I was like, I don't want to do this anymore. And then they put a bunch of challenge things in there that I'm like, this is annoying. So annoying.
What else have I been playing? I'm trying to think. Oh, a game developer, I can't remember the guy's name off the top of my head because this happened a while ago, but he was on Reddit giving away Steam codes for his early access game. It is called Galicide. It's basically and I could be wrong about the exact description of the game, but to me, what I've played so far, it seems like a shoot 'em up type game, like a 1943 or Gradius, that type of thing, mixed with a puzzle game. You kind of flying through a world, killing enemies and whatnot, and they'll drop these little colored power ups you can pick up, and all around the screen there are these colored blocks. There's a purple block, a blue block, I think a red block, and a yellow block, and you kind of have to match 4 blocks together. They have to be in a cluster of 4, and then when you shoot the correct color at the cluster of blocks to where they connect, that cluster will disappear, and you kind of have to make your way through the game. And while you're playing, the screen's scrolling, so there's a sense of urgency, so you're kind of feeling like you have to rush through. I played maybe an hour or so of that game right now, and it's pretty fun. I would recommend it if that sounds interesting. I don't know when it's actually coming out. I have to look at the actual store page, but it's kind of fun. I think that's all I've really been playing. I haven't been playing a whole lot. I've started playing Street Fighter again, but no one wants to hear about that.
Nope, no one wants to hear about that.
That's why I didn't start talking about it.
That's cool. I really don't have anything else to talk about except Diablo. So, I'm boring.
I think we all are.
Yeah. I've been reading a lot of comic books and playing a lot of Diablo 3. So with that wonderful nugget of information, I suppose we'll bring this week to a close. Thank you for joining us, Kyle.
Uh-huh.
With all your excitement and wonder.
Enthusiasm.
Childlike laughter. And MT.
I'd like to say thank you for all the years of laughter and tears.
You're welcome, MT. And thank you for joining us, anyone who's still listening.
All 2 of you. Hi, Des.
Until next week, good night.
And good luck.
I knew you were going to do that.
I couldn't help it, sorry.
Good luck, everybody else.
Goodbye.